Coming to you from the main stage of Confederation Center of the Arts in Charlottetown, welcome to United by Song. The stories you are about to hear, stories of hope, courage, and changed lives, are a direct result of Islanders' continuous and generous support of United Way programs. In this episode, we welcome storyteller Eli Kirby and musician Mike Ross.
Eating a score McFlurry in a McDonald's at midnight, surrounded by the rest of the organization committee for PI's first queer prom, really drove home those feelings of elation and success. We had made a safe, accessible, and fun event for the queer youth of Prince Edward Island. I was exhausted, satisfied, and just sat back and basked in the moment of pure happiness. Looking back at 16-year-old me, I was not a joy to be around. I could easily be described as acidic. And I was just trying to prove myself, going back to school after being kicked out at 14 because of my medical and mental health. I was questioning myself, my identity, my personality, life choices, all the fun and normal things teenagers like to think about. Somehow, despite my introverted and at times caustic personality, I managed to start to surround myself with people I could relate to. Mostly subconsciously, I managed to amass a group of people, a group of connections that consisted primarily of other queer neurodivergent folks. I started to realize that I didn't have to fill any expectations that anyone had for me. Through friends, I managed to meander my way to the Peers Youth Collective, not knowing what it was, just showing up without any context of what it was gonna be. And I loved it. I found another place where I didn't have any expectations for who I had to be. I got to see people younger than me, people my age, mentors who had all embraced themselves, and slowly I began to work my way out of a mindset of internalized prejudice. I realized that I didn't have to prove myself. I didn't have to justify myself. I don't have to be valid to others to be valid, to be me. I realized that I had been blaming myself for struggling with my medical and mental health, that I had been blaming myself for the conflict that came with attempting to explore my identity. It's a little strange, but growing up, something I heard was you could be whatever you put your mind to, except for a boy. And, well, surprise, that didn't work out too well. I learned that I could express myself however I wanted, however I needed to, and that others should and could do that as well. I realized that sometimes I had been in the wrong, that I had been pushing my internalized prejudice and bias on others, and after realizing that, all I could do was go back and apologize and try to make amends. Because of the communities I had, I was able to find support, to find acceptance, to start to become comfortable in who I am. I'm still friends with plenty of the people I met through events put on by Peers Alliance and the United Way. I look back again at 16-year-old me and the shell and the gloom that I had wrapped myself in. I look back at that caustic, defensive, struggling kid, and I can just thank the people that were with me. I just have to thank the organizations that facilitated communities. I just have to thank myself for letting me grow, for allowing me to mature, for letting me become someone who is happy. Because I'm happy, and I didn't think I would say that truthfully, not at 14, not at 16, and yet by 18, I had started to find it. And I felt it profoundly while eating a score McFlurry in a mostly empty McDonald's, surrounded by a community after a very colorful queer prom. That's not to say I don't go through challenges and get frustrated with myself, having periods of hypersensitivity and complete apathy. But I'm lucky that right now, most of the time, I am happy. And I want to share that. I want to share that happiness. I want to facilitate communities and contribute to inclusivity for kids like me, for kids who are like how I was. I want to share my experiences and struggles as a queer and neurodivergent person. I want to share that I'm still learning, I'm still evolving. I haven't reached my final stages yet. I will continue to use the skills of communication and outreach that I learned through organizations like Peers and the United Way. And I will continue to try to help. I will continue to grow, and I will continue to be happy.
Growing up in a place that can't see you. Growing up in a place that can't feel you. Pain so bad, exit stage left. Wait for the light, try again. Growing up in a place that can't hear you. Growing up in a place that can't know you. This time it's new. Maybe it's you, maybe it's not. Find a few friends that are new. Are they like you? Are you like them? Seems to be true. True enough for now. True enough, 'cause how else can you get through and be you? Eli wonders why. Eli wonders why. Eli wonders why. Eli wonders why. Growing up in a place that can't reach you. Growing up in a place that can't teach you. Where can we go where someone knows what we've been through? We're all going here, so come along, yeah, alright. We're all going there, so come along, okay. Walk through a door. Is this place for me, or is it too good to be true? Patriot love, and all of us command. And all of us command. And all of us command. Eli wonders why. Place that can't hold you. Growing up in a place that can't mold you. Prom time for who? Eli says it's you. Prom time for me and you. Eli wondered why. Growing up in a place that might know you. Growing up in a place that might show you. True patriot love, true patriot love, and all of us command. Eli wonders why. 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 Eli wonders why.